Can I tell you this? I'm sorry to say, but respectfully speaking, it is one of the reasons why many people in Africa don't move forward. We don't ask questions. Why am I like this? No favor, no grace. Why is ministry not growing? Why is my spiritual life not growing? Can I tell you, one of the most superior knowledge that you can have is how to learn what you don't know. Most believers accept status quo and give it some superstitious explanation. Well, I'm sure God just wants it to be that way, or well, I'm sure it's the devil. But that in itself is not enough answer. Many of us here seated looking at me, you once heard my grandfather was a wealthy man, he was a blessed man, he was the greatest in the village, but now the family is the poorest, and no one, you have not accessed that might that Gideon had to ask questions. What did he do that made the results happen? What did he stop doing that made the results stop? What was I doing that made me so powerful that my spiritual life kept growing from level to level? It was palpable that I was growing. The Bible says, how shall we escape if we neglect carelessness? So great is salvation. Many people who fail do not ask what they are doing or not doing. Many people who succeed short term don't study their results, they only celebrate it. Can I tell you this? Celebrating success without thoroughly understanding the dynamics around it, you are only implicating yourself for casualty. And it is painful to one's was there. It is painful to one's rejoice. It is painful to one's taste of the grace of God. Are you learning something tonight? So when he said go in your might, most people think, oh, some impartation had happened. The might there is not yet an anointing. No, the might there is the construct, the understanding, that courage and fortitude to start probing what took the presence of God away from you, Gideon. What took the presence away from the nation of Israel? How could God's covenant people, these guys didn't need to lift a finger for Jericho to go down. Now the Midianites were oppressing them and Gideon had to hide. The courage to probe into why results are happening or why results are not happening. Whether you are succeeding or failing, both of them deserve your study.